Hey again, everyone. Welcome back to our Mevo live stream coverage. We are still here on our Fleurdejunk sponsored red carpet here at the 2017 Twin Cities Film Fest, hosted by the Shops at West End and the beautiful Showplace Icon Theater. And what a great way to continue our coverage on Thursday night, day 9, with a feature that well, let me introduce you right away. David Ash, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being back here again. Thank you for bringing your film back here again. And what I mean by that is that your first part of this two-part feature series premiered for us 2 years ago, 2021, and you're back now with a full feature sequel, which I don't know if we've had that here at the fest before, so I think you're accomplishing a first. So talk to us first about revisiting a story, because you probably had so much that you wanted to tell with this, and you found its legs again in telling a complete second chapter. Okay. Talk to us about that, if you would.
Okay, so this film takes place about 5 years after 2021 ends. So it takes them after they got married, and things turn to heck very quickly. Edit that out later.
No.
And okay, it's all live. So anyway, things go poorly, and then Clarence Weatherden's character has a life-changing event in his life that makes him reassess everything and try to change everything before he dies. Yep. And from there, it gets bananas. It just gets nuts, and I can't relay without spoiling what happens at that point.
Sure. So let's touch back on 2021 for just a second, and then we'll focus on Twin Cities. But did you, at the time when you were putting that story together, did you feel like you had more to tell with this, or was this for you 5 years later, or 2 years later as well? Did you find that you wanted more to share with these characters with this storyline? Was that kind of the plan all along?
No, not really. When I finished 2021, I thought that was the end of it. I was going to try something totally differently. I started writing a script, and it just kind of morphed into the second chapter of 2021, just because I kind of maybe subconsciously didn't know that I was not done with that story yet. Yeah. So I didn't intend to have a second film, but then once I got right, I'm like, I really have to finish where I started in 2021, and that's where it went.
So you felt that the story wasn't over?
Completely, yeah, I definitely did. I felt it wasn't over, and if you watch the film, you can tell that it's probably over.
So okay, that was part 2 of that. So Twin Cities is there's closure.
In a way.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Talk to us about your storytelling style. You're not telling the story in a linear fashion, and things are switching around. They're being juxtaposed. Talk to us about that and why.
Well, I get bored very quickly with just a linear story. It really jumps around, but it's not very hard to follow if you pay close enough attention. And I think it has more of a holistic feel than a lot of films. It's not so much this caused this, and then on, and you're done. It's more something that has to be kind of reflected on after you watch it to see how it all comes together. Yep. Which is kind of the films that I enjoy most. So it was a challenge, but I got really excited in the writing process to try to pull that off, and that was the whole impetus for the film, was to try something that was non-linear, non-traditional, very different, and see if it could come together. So that's why I wrote it. And
was it shot that way? Was it edited in a way that you had?
So we actually had to rein it in the editing process.
Okay. And you like to center your storytelling on bigger themes. Talk to us about why that impacts your storytelling.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just write what's most central to how I'm feeling, and I feel like right now I can't write a film that's not in some way about religion, in some way about technology, because those are things that really seem to drive everything that we deal with in one way or the other. So I always gravitate to those themes and try to work it out in the screenwriting and the filming, what I'm trying to work out in my head.
Yep. Talk to us about approaching Bethany and Clarence again to do this, to revisit these characters.
Well, they had changed their numbers. It was hard to get hold of them because they didn't really want to talk to me again.
Difficult.
But I was able to track them down, and once I did, I was able to bribe them into doing it again, which is great. So they're great actors and actresses, actor and actress, once I knew it was going to be about these 2 characters, I knew they had to be in it, and they really took what we started in 2021 and took it to a whole different level in terms of the development of those characters, and something that's really, I think, interesting.
Yep. Comment, if you will, for us about being back here at the Twin Cities Film Fest again 2 years later.
It's a great fest. I mean, I had a great time here 2 years ago. I think it's really, in my opinion, the best fest in the Midwest, honestly. You guys do a great job with the red carpet. Usually I'm screening stuff in my living room to people that are walking by, so this is a much step up from that. So it's a phenomenal experience, and as you can see, we got a great crowd, and I'm very happy to be here, and I hope to be here in 2 more years with another film.
One last thing to pick your brain as a filmmaker, the writer-director of this film. What are the takeaways that you want your audience to bring with them after seeing it?
Wow, that's a good question. You really just want people to think. I'm not asking them to come to any resolutions or to have any super great new understanding, but it's really to hopefully empathize with the characters in the film and what they're going through, because for me, if I'm watching a film and I see something portrayed that is similar to what I've been through, I feel less alone in what I've gone through myself. And that's all I'm asking for this film and the last film as well, is that empathy for those characters and empathy for yourself.
Film is a connecting thread to real life.
Very well said, yes.
It's so great to have you here again. David Ash for Twin Cities, the second part of a 2-part series following up 2021. We're going to be back and talk to his cast, his main cast, in just a bit. Thank you for joining us here at the 2017 Twin Cities Film Fest. Day 9 programming. Our shorts block was about relationships. Did you know that before? So this is perfect.
I did not. I'm sorry I missed that.
No, but yours is fitting in so well. We're going to see you back here.
Okay.